friends, are you excited for the treehouse today? You are? Me too. And do you know why I'm so excited? It's because it's Halloween. You already knew that and you were excited too? Oh, good. Guess who I am today? I'm an ice cream cone. Are you going to dress up for Halloween? You are? What are you going to be? That sounds amazing. Well, guess what? I have so many Halloween-themed things for us today. I cannot wait for us to get started. Can you? Oh, good. Well, get set because we are about to dive right in. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. Do you see that I'm somewhere maybe a little different? Well, I'm here at Craft Corner, but you might see that I have some pumpkins, right? That's right. Well, we're going to be making something very special today, and I need your help. Can you think of what we might be making around Halloween time with a pumpkin? That's right, we're going to be making a jack-o'-lantern. We're going to be carving a pumpkin today. Now, I need your help because I've never carved a pumpkin before, have you? You haven't either? Okay, well, we are going to learn together. We're going to follow each step one by one and help each other out. Does that sound good? Perfect. Now, you might need some help from a parent or maybe an adult. Does that sound like a plan? Okay. Now, we're going to start with step number 1. So grab your pumpkin. Do you have one? Good. Now, I heard a tip from one of my friends. You can start by cutting the top of your pumpkin, or, now this is where it gets a little crazy, my tip is to cut from the bottom. Now the reason is your pumpkin may last longer if you actually cut from the bottom than from the top. And the reason why we're cutting the pumpkin is we need to scoop out all of the seeds and all of the pumpkin guts from the inside, okay? Sound like a plan? All right, so I'm going to flip my pumpkin over. All right, so again, you can do it from the top or the bottom. Now, we just need to cut a hole that's going to be wide enough for a spoon to fit through. All right, so to make sure that I actually cut a circle that's wide enough for my spoon to fit through, I'm going to draw a circle. So I'm gonna draw this circle around. Do, 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 do. Like that. Perfect. Do you have a circle on yours? Oh, good. Now it's time to cut our pumpkin. Now this is where you may need an adult, okay? So make sure you're not grabbing anything sharp without some supervision. Now we're going to want to make sure that we have our hands safely on the pumpkin so it doesn't start rolling around, okay? Now we're going to start on one end and press hard to make sure it goes through our pumpkin. Very good. Now we're going to start moving. Ooh. Ooh, it's starting to cut. Good thing I have you here. This is really exciting. Ooh, and we're cutting right along our circle. It can be our guide. All right, so I have cut the hole in our pumpkin. Now it's time to take our top off and reveal the guts in the inside. This is my favorite part. So I actually have a bag to put everything inside. And can you see it? It is so good inside. I love this part. I think this might be my favorite part. Now you might have some utensils to use. Maybe you have some actual pumpkin scooping stuff that you can use. There's scrapers, so you can see that they're serrated at the end, so they'll scrape the side of the pumpkin and get all of that stuff from the inside. Or you might have some spoons that you cook with that you can use. Or you can use your hands and they can be your scrapers in the inside. I might start with one of these, then I might be really gross and use my hands. You wanna try with me? Okay, let's see what we get. Ooh, I got a big scoop here. It's getting a little stuck. Let's see what I scoop out. Ooh, I got some pumpkin seeds. Do you like to eat pumpkin seeds? Sometimes I like to roast them and put some salt on them, and they're actually pretty yummy. Ooh, there's lots of guts in here. I like it. Ooh, big scoop, big scoop. Oh, good thing I have you guys here. Look at that. Whoa. Look at all that orange in there. Man, oh man. This is a cool looking pumpkin. Oh, look at all those seeds. Do you think you could count all those seeds? There's no way you could count that high. You can? That's impressive. I'm gonna do one more big scoop, and I need your help. Do you have strong muscles? You've been working out, haven't you? It's one big scoop, big scoop, big scoop. Look at your big scoop. We're gonna put it in. My goodness, you're good at this. Okay, now that we have taken all of our guts out of the inside of our pumpkin, do we see how nice and clean it is? You've done a wonderful job. Now it's time to flip it over and actually draw a face onto our pumpkin. Maybe you're gonna carve something else onto your pumpkin too, and that's totally okay. I am not going to get super creative. I'm going just to draw a nice jack-o'-lantern face onto mine because this is my first pumpkin and I don't want to get too crazy with it. So I'm going to start with one eye, okay? Will you help me? That eye is going to be in the shape of a triangle, okay? Right here seems like a good place for an eye, don't you think? You do? Oh, perfect. So our first eye is going to be right here. Does it hurt, Mr. Pumpkin? No? Oh, good. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh. I think it looks great. You're a really good artist. Let me take a look. Oh my goodness, that's the best eye I've ever seen. Now it's time for me to turn it around so I can draw a twin eye, because I think he needs two, right? Okay. All right, now I'm gonna draw my second eye in the shape of a triangle. That's right. Now, our triangles might not be the exact same shape, but guess what? It's art, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, what is he missing in the center of his nose? That's right, a nose. And guess what? Our favorite shape is going to be the shape of his nose. That's right, a triangle. So, we're gonna draw one right in between. So I'm gonna flip him around again so I can see. And we're going to draw a triangle. I'm so happy you're here to draw a triangle with me. You're a good artist. And look at that. We have a nose and two eyes. Are we missing anything when it comes to a face? That's right. How is our jack-o'-lantern going to talk to us without a mouth? We need a mouth. Our jack-o'-lantern needs to smile, doesn't he? We don't want a grumpy jack-o'-lantern, do we? Absolutely not. Okay, so I'm gonna turn him around, and when I reveal him to you, he is going to be the most happy jack-o'-lantern you've ever seen in your life. Have you ever seen a sad jack-o'-lantern before? Oh, good, I'm happy you haven't. That would be too sad. My jack-o'-lantern's gonna have one tooth. Do you have any teeth? You do? Oh my goodness. Have you ever lost a tooth before? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Losing teeth is amazing. That means you are growing up. And guess who lost a tooth? Our Mr. Jack-o'-lantern too. Look at him. You helped me draw that. Thank you very much. He's now smiling at us. Now, we get to move on to our next step. Can you think of what that might be? That's right. It's time to take out our carving knife. Now again, this is going to be a time that we might have to ask for help, okay? So if we have to ask for a parent or a grown-up's help, make sure we're asking for it. So, we are going to have to hold on pretty tight when we're carving the pumpkin. All right, so again, I'm going to move my pumpkin so I can see. I'm gonna follow the lines. Remember when we carved our pumpkin circle and I followed the lines of the circle? I'm gonna do the same thing with the triangles now, okay? So I'm gonna start with the eye. All right, let's start. So I'm gonna start at the tippy top. Sorry, Mr. Pumpkin, but I swear you're gonna look great after this. All right, now we're gonna go with the bottom part. Ooh, look at us go. Almost done with our first eye. And I should be able to. Whoop. He's winking at us, isn't he? That's a funny little jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so I just put the bottom back onto my jack-o'-lantern and the big reveal, look at that face. Because of you, we have the best jack-o'-lantern and the only jack-o'-lantern I have ever carved. And maybe this is your first jack-o'-lantern too. That is super exciting, and we did this together. You should be extremely proud of yourself. I know I'm very proud of me and you. Now, if you happen to carve a pumpkin at your house, guess what you get to do? You can take a picture of it and send it to the Shelby Township Library or the Park and Recreation Center, and it can be submitted into a pumpkin carving and decorating contest, and you can win a prize. Isn't that really exciting? Now we will have all the information up on the screen, okay? I am super excited about this. I can't believe we got to do this together. Thank you so much for your help and for joining me. I don't think I could have done it without you. Will you come back and visit me next time for our craft corner? Oh, good. See you next time. Are you guys ready for some sign language? You are? I know I am, but I'm extra ready today. You know why? because it's Halloween time and we have some super fun signs in store for you today. Now we're going to start with my costume. Do you remember what I am? That's right, I'm ice cream, and that's going to be our first sign today, ice cream. All we need is one hand. So we are going to take whatever hand you use to write or color with. I use my right hand. So I'm going to make a fist. I just need these fingers to take a little bit of a nap. My thumb is going to do the same thing and just rest on top. Now, just like when you eat an ice cream cone, you bring your ice cream to your mouth and lick. Now we're going to do that a few times, and this is ice cream. Can you do that? Ice cream. Very good. Ice cream. Now I like to imagine my favorite kind of ice cream when I do this. Very good. Are you doing the same thing? Oh, good. It's like we're having ice cream together. I like it. Now it's time for our next sign. Sign number 2. Are you ready? Perfect. Our next sign is a little tricky. Are you up for the challenge? I knew you would be. You are the perfect person to do sign language with. We need both of our hands for this one. Now, whatever hand we don't use to write with, we are going to make into a fist again. This time it's going to face down. So my fingers are going to face the ground, okay? Now, I'm going to take this hand. And do you see how I'm taking my middle finger and my thumb and I'm placing them together? I'm going to flick. Can you do that? Very good. Sometimes I know I do that to my brother when he's being annoying, right? Flick. Now we're going to flick twice on our hand. Can you do that? Now, do you have any idea what this sign could be? This is pumpkin. I would have had no idea if I had to guess, but this is pumpkin. Very good. 1, 2, pumpkin. I like to think of it like breaking it into syllables. Pumpkin. Very good. You want to try it one more time with me? Pumpkin. Very good. Now, what do we do with pumpkins around Halloween? We turn them into jack-o'-lanterns, don't we? Ooh, that's so much fun. Now, I'm going to teach you our third sign, which is Halloween. Are you excited for that? Oh, good. So get both your hands ready. This time, it's a pretty easy one because our hands are going to do the same thing at the same time. Now, Halloween can be a little scary, right? And we might have to cover our face sometimes. But we might want to peek out, right? And then cover them again. And that is the sign for Halloween. We cover our face twice. Halloween. Let me do it for you one more time. 1, 2. Halloween. Do you want to try it with me? I knew you would. 1, 2. Halloween. Very good. Is Halloween one of your favorite holidays? Oh, mine too. I like all the candy. Do you know what else I like about Halloween? I like the fact that we get to have decorations that have black cats on them. Because black cats are my favorite kind of cats. And guess what our fourth sign is going to be today? That's right, it's going to be a cat. So all we need is one hand for this one. And we are going to take our 2 fingers right here. We're going to have our pincher fingers. Don't pinch anyone though. And we are going to make whiskers. That's right, whiskers. And we're going to pull out beautiful long whiskers for our black cat on Halloween. We are a cat. Whiskers. Very good. You're really good at this. Thank you for helping me learn some new signs today. Now, are you ready to learn some more things? You are? Well, let's go check out what we have next.
Hi, I'm Alexa. I'm usually behind the camera, but today I wanted to come out and say hi. Do you like black cats? You do? Well, let's head over to the Humane Society of Macomb and see some of our furry friends that are up for adoption.
You should always remember that it's dark outside, and the biggest thing that we want you to think about is, are there cars on the road? Can they see you? Are you going to cross the road? And can those cars see you when you're crossing the road? Show your parents, what did you get? So we ask that you look in your bag. Is there anything unwrapped or not wrapped, open? Throw that out right away. And then everything else, show your parents and ask if it's okay to eat. If your costume has a sword or a gun or something that could be used as a weapon, leave that at home while you're trick-or-treating. If your costume has a mask, make sure that the eye holes are big enough so that you can see all the way around you. You want to be able to see if there are cars coming, if there are dogs, or if there's something in the road you could trip on. You should never go alone trick-or-treating. Either take mom or dad with you, or if you have an older sibling or a group of friends, that's always the best way to trick-or-treat. So the people that are ready to hand out candy, they generally turn their porch light on. So only trick-or-treat at houses with their porch light on, and if the porch light is not on, we ask that you respect the homeowner and don't ring their doorbell or knock on their door. You can only trick-or-treat between 6 and 8 p.m. At 6 p.m. our dispatchers set off the emergency alert, and you'll hear a tornado siren, and you can start trick-or-treating. But when that tornado siren goes off at 8 p.m., we have to stop. Shelby Township Police Department wants you to have a safe and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween!
What's your favorite part about fall? Mine's Halloween. I went around the community and looked at all the spooky fun fall activities you could do. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Brenna and I'm so excited for Halloween this year. One of my favorite things to do before Halloween is watch spooky movies. So today, I'm going to be naming my top 5 favorite Halloween movies of all time. My fifth favorite Halloween movie is a spooky story that stars a brave little girl. This movie is Coraline. In this film, she finds a secret door in her house, which leads her to a whole new world full of dark and spooky secrets. I love this movie because Coraline reminds me a lot of myself. She's strong, she's curious, and she never gives up. Are you like Coraline too? I also love ghost stories. That's why my fourth favorite Halloween movie is Casper. This movie is all about a young girl and her father who move into an old mansion and meet a friendly young ghost named Casper. Have you seen this movie? Would you want to be friends with a friendly ghost too? Now my third favorite Halloween movie involves pumpkins, a little white dog, and a little boy in a yellow and black shirt. This movie is It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Now this movie tells the story of the Peanuts on Halloween and Linus waiting for the Great Pumpkin to appear. Now my favorite part of the movie is when Snoopy dances while Schroeder plays the piano. Can you dance like Snoopy does? Now my second favorite Halloween movie is both spooky and funny. It's The Addams Family. When a neighbor discovers the Addams household, she tries to convince the community that they are monsters. Now the Addams must bond together and fight for their home as a family. My favorite part of the movie is when Wednesday brings the frogs back to life at the school. I think it's so funny. Now it's time to reveal my absolute favorite Halloween movie of all time. Drum roll, please. It's Hocus Pocus. Have you seen Hocus Pocus? This movie centers a teenage boy who accidentally awakens 3 evil witches. It's up to him and his younger sister and the girl that he likes to defeat the witches and save all the other children from the witches' grasp. I love this movie because it's thrilling, it's funny, and it's scary all at the same time. Plus, they're singing and dancing, and I love to dance. Now, what's your favorite Halloween movie? If you want to watch one of these or any other spooky Halloween movies, check them out at the Shelby Township Public Library. Now, bye for now, and I hope you have the best Halloween filled with lots of spooky Halloween movies.
Do you like decorating your house for Halloween? You do? I noticed a ton of spooky houses in my neighborhood, and I heard that if you take a picture of your house, you can enter it in a contest and win a prize. Isn't that crazy? Let's go take a look at all the spooky houses around the community.
Okay, everyone, it is time for my favorite part of the episode, and maybe yours too, the Treehouse Gallery. This is where we get to take a look at all the drawings that you have sent in. Now, this month is super exciting because we had all the spooky, scary drawings that you guys have sent in. Now, before Mr. Jack and I take a look at those drawings, I want to give a very special shout out to a classroom. That's right, a whole classroom of kids are watching our show. Now, this is at Graham Elementary School, room 120, Miss Monk's class. You guys have sent in your drawings 2 episodes in a row. That's amazing. And I bet it's super fun too. Now, if you want to have some fun and send in your drawings, next episode, all you have to do is draw something that you are super thankful for. because next month is November. That means Thanksgiving is coming up, where we celebrate all the things we are so thankful for. So again, if you want a chance to have your drawings be in our Treehouse Gallery next episode, all you have to do is draw something that you're thankful for. Now before that, we're going to take a look at our very spooky drawings that you guys have sent in. Let's take a look. Whoa, those were some spooky drawings. You guys are amazing artists and surprise me each time. Now, unfortunately, this is the end of our episode. And let me tell you, I don't think I've ever had so much fun, especially since it was Halloween. I cannot wait for you to come back for our next episode. Now remember, make sure you send in your drawings and come back and visit me, okay? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.